we are bringing you how the new Indian Army Chief General Dhiraj Seth is now taking a review of all the military modernization, absorption of new technology, and how the Indian Army will fight all along the front with China. The Army Chief General Dhiraj Seth is on a 2-day visit to Sikkim and also Arunachal Pradesh to technically put it in the Eastern Command of the Indian Army. The Eastern Command has multiple corps. The Sikkim has 33 corps. Arunachal has 2 corps. By being 2 of the corps, that is the 4 corps and also the 3 corps. 3 corps is dual task to China and also to Myanmar. So we will start off with what has happened today in the 4 corps area, which is the western part of Arunachal Pradesh. To put it in reference, it is the Tawang-Kameng axis. The Army Chief in these 2 days has been briefed about what are the new technological additions, how the new technology is being absorbed. Keep in mind these new technologies and these new additions are part of the Operation Sindoor, post-Operation Sindoor ramp-up of the Indian Army, which includes addition of drones, new battalions have been raised, new commando battalions have been raised, and these have been positioned. The Indian Army is also having or to set up a new 5 integrated brigades in the eastern sector. They are also to come up. The order has come up. The brigades, as we had told in one of the previous programs, have been raised. The process will be completed in 2027. The Indian Army Chief is at the moment in this very area where the 5 integrated battle groups or the IBGs are being or have been raised. They will be fully completed in the next 1 year. To bring you back what the Army Chief is reviewing at the moment. Army Chief was in Sikkim, was in the 4 corps area today. That is, as I told you, the Tawang and the Kameng axis. The new additions to technology also includes how new UAVs are being added, new sensors, new systems, new guns, and how the guns will be positioned. Besides the technology of adding more UAVs to the Indian Army's artillery systems and also to the armored corps. Now, these UAVs provide a constant feed, and also the Indian Army is having a major UAV addition drive post-Operation Sindoor. These UAVs are for multitasking, for surveillance, and also for catching the enemy's communication systems, and also be providing a real-time battlefield picture of the commanders on ground. The Army Chief was in the 3 corps area yesterday. As I told you, the 3 corps is the 3 corps is dual task to Myanmar and to China. Since it is dual task to Myanmar, the Indian Army also operates with the Central Armed Police Forces, that is called the Assam Rifles along the Myanmar border. The Army also operates with the Border Security Force on the border with India and Bangladesh. That is also part of the Indian Army's Eastern Corps area of responsibility. The Army Chief yesterday at the 3 corps was briefed about the terrain, about the logistics part, because it is a very tough area. So logistics is a key, operational logistics is a very key aspect of the operational review of any Army Chief. Now, it is not to say that this review is being done now or the present Army Chief has added something new in the Army. This is a continuous process. The Army Chief has just taken on the 1st of July. He's reviewing these and getting accustomed and used to or putting out benchmarks to what he feels should be the operational readiness. As we all know, General Dhiraj Seth has commanded the Southwestern Command headquartered at Jaipur facing Pakistan. He also commanded the Southern Command headquartered at Pune, also facing Pakistan. He has been the Vice Chief of the Indian Army, so he knows the entire gamut of spectrum of operations. However, to put this in context, he was also in Sikkim yesterday. Sikkim, as we all know, faces China. It shares the boundary, and it is one of the places where which is possibly one of the areas where India and China are discussing a possible outcome of the border talks, which the 2 special representatives, National Security Advisor Ajit Doval and his counterpart Wang Yi in China, have been discussing. This area, especially in the northeast, especially in Arunachal Pradesh, has been very sensitive. There had been a border clash at Yangtze in the 4 corps area 3-4 years ago, which led to talks at the border areas, and also the tension was diffused only in October 2024 in the eastern Ladakh. Now, eastern Ladakh and Arunachal are very far, but they are coterminous to each other because they both face China. Also, this visit to the northeast comes, as I told you, at a time when the 5 integrated battle groups are coming up. This visit is also a follow-up to General Dhiraj Seth's last week visit to the Northern Command, when he reviewed the readiness and the security preparation of the Northern Command. I must remind the listeners and viewers here, the Northern Command is also dual tasked. On the west is Pakistan and to the east of it is China. Eastern Ladakh is facing China. General Dhiraj Seth had reviewed the readiness along the LOC with Pakistan. What is the kind of sensor shooter loop we have? That means what is the kind of sensors we have and what is the kind of systems we have to read what Pakistan is doing across the LOC. Today, he's in the northeast. Outcomes are like telling you what has happened, but this is not a system where we can say that the Army Chief adding something, or this is not a red flag to anybody. It is just a normal review by the Indian Army Chief along the boundary with China. With me is Tribune photographer Manas Ranjan Bhoi.